What's going on, y'all? KantoClark here. We are back doing something a little bit different today. I'm actually just going to be showing you guys a few PokePaste rental codes to use on Showdown while I finish making these teams in-game. Because the main thing I actually want to do today is kind of just make a couple channel announcements, you know? I had a word for it earlier, but I don't know. We're making channel announcements. Anyways, we have exciting things to look forward to. And, you know, I just want to share it with you guys because you are my community. And when I'm excited about things, I want to tell people. I want to tell y'all because you're the homies. So, first and foremost, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. We have been growing the channel decently well recently, and it's just nice, you know, like one of the biggest things for the channel is always going to be community interaction. It's one of the most important things for growing a channel, and YouTube recognizing that it should be promoting your videos to people. So, you know, just having people like comment on the videos, and you know, even if it's just to say like, hey, like it does make a difference. So I really do appreciate the people who do leave comments, you know, like the videos, and of course the people who have been subscribing recently. So, you know, welcome. It's good to have you guys here. If you don't know, we usually do best of 3 content, or I mean not best of 3 content. We usually do competitive content for people who are looking at getting better at doing things like playing best of 3s or just playing on ladder, right? But I also want to recognize that we have been showing mostly best of 3s for the past few days, which I personally like. I know that's not the type of content that everyone wants to see, but for people who are trying to actually get better at this game, best of 3 content is really useful. So I do hope people have been enjoying the best of 3 content recently. It just, you know, it really allows you to see the way that I think through my matches and the way that I adjust to certain matchups, as opposed to, you know, in ladder matches, yes, we can talk about, like, and I'm getting a lot better at it too, like, talking about my thought process as I'm playing, like, I'm afraid of them doing this, I need to do this to preserve my win cons, like, if I Terra, I might lose, which did happen in one of our recent videos, right? Like, I was like, I'm afraid this Terra is gonna lose me the game, and then it did, like, so, you know, it's all good and fun, but either way, you know, I really do appreciate you guys, and the channel has just been making some leaps and bounds that I am just excited to share with you guys, as well as my personal life, right? So, you know, we're doing that best of 3 content. You guys will see how some of the best of 3 videos end up going, right? But on top of that, we also have the shop now listed under our channel. So if you look under our videos, you will see some Pokemon pendants that you can buy, made by myself. And we bought the domain for our company website too. So, you know, you can actually go to clarksgemworks.com and you can shop for our Pokemon pendants or regular jewelry. You know, I really am more excited about the regular jewelry stuff than the Pokemon jewelry, because I'm actually going to be going to a school in like Georgia or North Carolina or something to yeah, it's in Georgia. I'm going to be going there for 2 weeks to learn how to facet gemstones and learn how to silversmith. So I'm actually going to be kind of like finishing off my tool set that I need to actually be a jeweler. And so, you know, our jewelry is only going to get better, but the Pokemon jewelry is something that I love being able to offer you guys as like a extra perk to the community, right? Like, ultimately, as a content creator, something you really like to do is you like to give back, right? And I like being able to give back with the Pokemon pendants. If you haven't checked out my website yet, you know, those ads are below, and definitely just consider taking a look. You know, if anything, I appreciate you all for taking a look at it, right? And so yeah, I mean, that's really just the exciting news that I wanted to share with you guys. You know, Clark's Gemworks has a website now. You can find our Pokemon pendants there. The website is literally linked to the YouTube, which is even more exciting. And the channel's been growing, you know. I mean, I've been feeling good about it. I know I'm in my feelings quite a lot, and that's something that I'm just working through in my personal life, like, but there's, like, the support really does make a big difference. Like, it's a lot easier to feel positive about things when you see people receiving it well, like, and people, like, showing that they appreciate what you're doing. So just thank you guys again for that. And we do also have the new mic, just trying to remember the random things to point out. So we are actually using a new laptop now, so while a lot of my videos are kind of pre-recorded from these best of threes, even though they are on the new laptop, I'm going to be slowly getting better at making higher quality videos with this new laptop, right? So that's something that I'm also looking forward to. I know my voice has been a little bit quiet in some of the recent videos. It's probably a little bit loud in this one, if anything, but I'm sure you modulated your sound settings to that loudness. So we are big chillin'. And yeah, while I'm trying to think of anything else I want to say, let's just kind of talk about these teams. So first and foremost, this first team is an actually good team, as opposed to the other teams are kind of cheese teams. But this is a Dusclops Blood Moon team. I do think Blood Moon's going to be really good. Fairy Terra is not necessary. Like, I think the one that I'm going to release is going to actually have Ghost Terra instead of Fairy Terra, and I just don't really know if we're going to need that extra, like, POW damage on the Moonblast. Like, I think, like, Fairy Terra is better against Shenpao, and Ghost Terra is better kind of in general, it seems like, but, like, not in every instance, so I don't know. It's hard to say, but so yeah, like Dusclops Ursaluna Core, we did face our friend Goodra VGC with that in the finals that you'll see in a day or two. This Rillaboom has Swords Dance, so one of the main things this Rillaboom likes to do is try to make people disrespect it. So one of the best leads you can do is actually going to be Ogerpon Rillaboom, and click Follow Me Swords Dance, and then you have the +2 Grassy Glides. We also have Leftovers. I think there's other ways that you could work it to be a little scarier with either Miracle Seed or Grass Terra, but those are just ideas. I think Leftovers is really good. And yeah, Water Ogerpon with a standard set, Fazandipity with Life Orb, Dazzling Gleam, Sludge Bomb, Air Cutter, Protect, and then the Arcanine Hisui with the Choice Band. So I actually do have a few matches recorded with this team if we want to look at them. Let me see if I can find them while I'm trying to think of anything else that I want to say to you guys. Yeah, let's see how this match went. So our opponent has a pretty scary looking team here. They have Sinistcha, Blood Moon, Iron Hans, Roaring Goon, Gyarados, and Jogerpon. So we did accept team sheets. Oh, this was a really good match. So we go for the Intimidate. Because we know they're Terra, we can kind of go for the Rock Slide a little more comfortably, so we go for the Rock Slide. We do get the Toxic, which is nice. We unfortunately miss Sinistcha, which is kind of bad. So they get Trick Room. I mean, the Trick Room, they just needed to not get flinched, right? But we switch in Dusclops, generally safe. Heavy Slam does more than I expected. Ogerpon comes out. Ogerpon generally is not in like a huge threat, but definitely a better idea to do that. At this point, there's really nothing that safely switches into Ursaluna, so we just kind of Terra and try to make sure we're going to take it out before it can do anything. So we get rid of the Ursaluna. They start going for Dragon Dance, which is a little scary, but it's also greedy and will probably lose them the game. So now they just have Roaring Moon and Iron Hands, and I have Arcanine, Dusclops, and Ogerpon. And the main thing that was important there, because they don't have redirection anymore, is just getting Roaring Moon down low enough to get KO'd from E-Speed. So now that they're within E-Speed range, there's no way for them to win. which is really nice. So yeah, I mean, it was a solid game, right? Like, we did what we had to do. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what else I had to say to you guys. I'm just excited for myself, and you know, a lot of times, like, you should be happy for yourself, you know, but it's also nice for other people to be happy for you too. Life is only as good as it can be when you share it with others, you know what I'm saying? Like, so with that being said, here is a cheese team, which is fun. We have Noctowl, Lokix, Ogerpon, Rock, Iron Hands, Toadscruel, and Urshifu. So I did play a match with this on Showdown. It actually went pretty well. Toadscruel has been picking up a little bit of use, and Lokix, because it does have Tinted Lens as well as Noctowl, can just do a little bit more damage than you expect them to in a lot of instances. So, it's just fun. You know, everyone likes to have fun. And then that last team for you guys that I wanted to show you today is the Clefable, the Ninetales, the Ambipom, Bundle, Articuno, and that Heartflame. So, I mean, you guys have already seen this if you've seen the Showdown video from a few days ago. I just thought this was an interesting team. Like, the Scarf Aurora Veil is just nice for catching people off guard. It's definitely not perfect, and if anything, like, Sash Protect is a little bit better, but, you know, Ninetales has a lot of moves that it likes to run, so if anything, you just would, like, drop Moonblast for Protect, and then, like, give it Dark Terror or Ghost Terror or something, right? We have the Bright Powder Snow Cloak Articuno. I mean, I really haven't been getting that much use out of that side of the team. Like, Articuno just as, like, a bulk has been nice, but I haven't really seen, like, I haven't found the time to accurately, like, use Ninetales Articuno well. Like, it's almost like it's like Bundle Articuno and Bundle Ninetales, and, like, almost never the other two, so it's just kind of how it is, unfortunately, but it's a fun team. And we will be getting you guys, you know, those 10 rental codes within a few days, so definitely be on the lookout for that. I guess I kind of have to, gotta get working, right? You know, if we're gonna get those teams out within, you know, tomorrow night or whatever. So yeah, I'll work on getting you guys those teams. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, and, you know, check out the jewelry stuff, you know, see what I got going on. I appreciate it. And with that being said, yeah, just hope you guys are doing well and have a good day, and, you know, look forward to whatever we got coming in the future, because I am. And I'm trying to build it up for you guys, so yeah.